Oh, dear. Let me ask you, before we move on from XO, let me ask you about how you get on with the other judges, because before you joined, I understand there had been some bad words exchanged between either you or other band members and Danny Minogue in the press, and you'd said some things about Louis Walsh as well. So that first day when you walk in the room to join them, well, that must have been a little frosty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. How did you get over that?
Well, Louis, to be fair, Louis came straight into my dressing room on the first day and was, like, very welcoming, made me feel really welcome. But you know what, actually, considering we had that relationship all them years ago, I actually feel like I've only just got to know him during the X Factor, and you know what, he's one of the most harmless people I think I've ever met.
He seems like a very sweet man.
He is. He's a nice guy.
And Danny, how did you break the ice there, or should I talk about her in that way?
Well,
is it okay to...
the thing was...
She doesn't show a lot of expression, does she? So it's probably quite hard to work out when she's happy or something. You ever had any of that done?
No. I'm only 25. Are you suggesting I need some?
I was thinking of getting some done, because I'm very wrinkled on the testicle area, and I thought if they were smooth... Hold it. Ben's obviously tried it and it didn't work. Is that right, Ben? Is that... It was a waste of money?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, but Danny, that you got over that particular...
Well, the thing that happened with that happened all them years ago back in the beginning. We didn't have no media training at the beginning. And basically, people would just throw questions at you and you would answer them. Just, you know, nobody had said, answer like this, answer like that.
People want you to say something that's going to be, they can use.
And we were so naive at the time, and it actually wasn't me, although I have got that reputation in the band. I just get the blame. I genuinely get the blame for most things.
They refer to you as the kind of gobby one of the band, don't they? Yeah.
You can't blame them for that, but
no.
Sometimes I do get accused of things I haven't said, and it was actually one of the other girls that said it, but it was like 5 years ago, and to keep dragging it on, I don't hold grudges and stupid things like that.
So she came up and said that's not a problem, or you spoke to her about it? Or?
We just didn't talk about it.
Oh, so you haven't spoken about this yet?
No.
Why, how long have you been filming this series for now?
A few months, but it's fine.
Hold on. So for several months, and there's an elephant in the room right there, which is, you know, she thinks you said stuff about...
She hasn't exactly been pleasant about us back, but you know what? It's fine. It's all water under a bridge. We're both grown-up women. Okay,
I've got a great idea. Because next week, Strictly Come Dancing comes back, so no one's going to be watching X Factor anyway, right? But if you want to bump the ratings, you two settle it on air. Mud wrestling, come on, let's go. Pillow fight on a greasy pole.
There is that whole thing, though, isn't there? Two women put together, oh, there's going to be catfights, there's going to be drama. There actually isn't. There's actually probably more arguing going on between Simon and Louis this year.
Okay. You know, well, good luck with the rest of the series, because, you know, I'll be honest with you, I do love the audition process much more than the later shows, and I'm sure a lot of people feel that way.
The later shows this year, though, I promise you, there are some amazing people.
Yeah, I'm sure there are, but we won't be watching. We're watching Strictly Come Dancing. So come back and tell us who won next year, maybe.
I do.
Because I won't be watching, nor will anyone else here. Now, listen, Strictly Come Dancing, no? Wouldn't you be great on that? Wouldn't you like to see Cheryl Cole on Strictly Come Dancing?
Really?
Yeah, would you do that? Have they approached you?
No, never.
They must have approached some of the bands, surely, haven't they?
No, never, actually. Dancing's never been all of our strongest points, to be fair.
But aren't you tempted, though, because it's, I'm sure, I mean, I know the reason why a lot of kids love Strictly Come Dancing is because, especially, you know, little girls, they love the glamour of it, and it's old-style glamour, you know?
Yeah.
And I love watching it for that as well. I like seeing people dressed up nice and doing all these moves on the show. If they asked you now, would you consider doing it, if you could fit it in amongst the touring and all that?
No.
Huh? Why not?
No. I just don't like the idea of being thrown around a wooden floor these days.
Well, you won't necessarily be thrown around. Look, we could get you a partner like John Sargent. Here you go, look at that. Don't you think that would be... There you go.
Is that my head?
Well, some of it's your head, yes.
But I wouldn't mind that body, I tell you.
What about if Carol would do it with you? There you go. How about... Look, can I be the first to say, doesn't he look more and more like Shrek these days? He's kind of...
Shrek?
It's the flat head.
Kind of reminds me, do you remember those potato heads you used to get at school?
Oh, so well.
And you would water them and the grass would grow like that.
The crest would come out the top? Yeah.
And then you just hack into it any way you could. It's kind of a bit like that.
Has he given up smoking yet?
No, I don't think he ever will. No. It's kind of his vice.
He'll buy a little island he can smoke on his own, won't he?
Yeah.
OK, let's talk about your private life has been in the papers a lot of the last couple of
Let's
years.
rephrase that. There's no such thing as private life in this industry. Let's say personal.
OK, your personal life
Yes.
then has been about, and that must be difficult to live through, difficult
Yeah.
to go through. And I notice, I think you have the wedding ring back on, is that
I
right?
do.
You took it off a while, didn't you?
Yeah.
OK. That's not good news. When you're in a relationship, you go and the wife's taken the ring off, then you know
You're in shit.
deep... Yeah. Were you tempted not to put it back on at any stage?
Yeah. I definitely was tempted.
And
Or to put it back on, but in his head.
yeah. People like to see a strong woman taking charge. And so, presumably, the fact that you have it go back on means that something changed your mind and you feel pretty confident and happy about the future.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's like, shit happens and, yeah, there's this whole thing where I spoke about in the past openly about my relationship and about my marriage and kind of come back to hit us in the face, so maybe I shouldn't discuss this with 8 million viewers, but...
Hold on.
The wedding ring's back on and
So,
I'm very
8 million,
happy.
I fucking wish.
Really?
So you don't, I understand, but you don't want to go on about your
No, I kind of learned from the past that you shouldn't really do that, but it's kind of this thing, isn't there, where celebrities have this perfect life and this perfect marriage, and people just need to just relax a bit and realise that we're human too. And
everyone goes through patches.
everyone goes through stuff, yeah.
You know, well, I'm glad for your sake that it seems to be working out. And,
Me
you know,
too.
he's a very lucky man that you gave him another chance. Clearly.
But you know what? In another way, I've actually had an amazing year. I really have. We did a sellout tour with the girls in the beginning of the year. Sold out 2 nights at the O2. Played to Newcastle, which was always a childhood dream of mine. Now rolled on to the X Factor. So I've actually had a pretty amazing career-wise.
So it started like maybe an all-time low, it ends at an all-time high this
Yeah.
year. Well, congratulations.
Thank
you know what?
you.
And I'm pleased because you're a lovely young woman.
Thank
Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, Cheryl Cole.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. Well done. I'll save you the fish if you want to come later. Cheryl Cole.